Hi everybody. We have particularly created a internship and placement statistics website so that we could help students to know about the real and detailed analysis of the placement and internship of BTech 2023 and 2024 batch, internship 2023 and placement 2024. So particularly many students were facing the issue they were not able to understand how to use the dashboard. So particularly, we will be explaining the dashboard, how you could use this dashboard very efficiently so that you could target your particular job profile or the location or anything you want to it. So without wasting any time, let's start. So if I go to the third page, it says like the placement dashboard. So this is the placement dashboard. You can do it a full screen. Okay, fine. So this placement dashboard has two pages, page 1 and page 2. Both the pages shows different visualizations. How this dashboard is different from what college provides us. Like the college only provides us with the average stipend of each branch and the number of students selected, and like they do not provide us the list of companies name, the job profiles, not also the dates and which month companies visited the maximum. So we have covered all the things here. So this dashboard will be helpful for juniors as well as the current fourth year also, the 2024 batch. So let's start. So basically, if you see at the top, we have six cards. So which shows the company's total count. Okay. So particularly, the data for this dashboard is updated till end of March. It do not contain the placement data for April, May, and June months. So this is from June 2022 to March 2023 for BTech 2023 batch. The placement analysis for BTech 2023 batch. Now, yeah. So this shows the job profile, the branches, the total PSU count, and the non-PSU count. Supposedly, how to use this dashboard? Supposedly, I want to know how many companies came for civil engineering. So I will click on civil engineering. So the entire dashboard will re-render and show all the graphs related to civil engineering. So we can see here like total 96 companies visit till end of the March for civil engineering. Average stipend was 8 lakh and different job profiles, and the total PSUs were 3, non-PSUs were 93. Fine. So now supposedly these are the slicers. Here you can select the companies or the job profile. Like supposedly you are targeting the job profile for software development. These are sorted lexicographically. So if you click on the software development, so you could view the entire graphs, the entire visualization for civil engineering software development role, how many companies visited, which companies allowed civil engineering students for software developer role. So there were approximately 30 companies which allowed civil engineering students, and the average CTC was approximately 16 lakh. Okay, now coming to we have understood these cards, what these cards do. They only display the data according to your selection. These are also for selections. These are for display. Like you have particularly selected SD. So it's showing here SD and all the companies relating to software development. And these slicers remain unaffected from the filters because it's always possible you want to select any company irrespective of any filter. Now coming to these two graphs. These two graphs particularly show what is the average CTC with the count of company along with the date. Like in August for civil engineering for SD role, 3 companies came, and approximately now we want to know how many students were hired in the August month for SD role. How many students got offered? So there is no person who got offered. So this is the case. Basically, before telling these charts, I should explain this. So as it can be seen, this shows the male and female count. This may vary by 1 or 2% because of some data glitch or something like that, but we have tried our best to keep it as original as possible. So this shows the male and female count. In general, for civil engineering students, for SD role, there were approximately, uh, I guess, 7 to 8 students who got the job offer for software developer role. Now, this shows how many companies visited in August, which were for software development in civil engineering. 3 companies for September 8, for October 4, for November 9. Now we want to know how many students were selected for software development role in November for civil engineering. So, 2 boys were selected in the month of November for software development in civil engineering. So this is particularly the example. You could view the entire dashboard according to your fit. Now coming to the next. So this shows the selected students, the total selected students with average of CTC. Like in August, no student was selected for SD role. This shows in September approximately 2 students were selected for SD role in civil engineering, and the average CTC turns out to be approximately um, okay, so okay, fine. It turns out to be 1.5 million to 2 million. So basically, yeah. So this yellow line shows the average CTC, and these bar charts show the selected students. Here also the average stipend is represented by yellow line, and and the count of company represented by blue bar charts. Now, supposedly, there is a person who want to look for only CTC greater than 10 lakh. So we had a slicer here. If you move this slicer, you could view all the companies providing CTC greater than 10 lakh. So there were approximately 33 companies which provided CTC above 10 lakh. Here is a clear all filter button. Like if you messed up so many things, you could click on this clear all filter button and the dashboard will re-render to its initial state. Now, there will be people who will be wondering like we want to know about PSUs. So it's simple like if we want about civil engineering, how many PSUs came? So approximately 3 companies came and again all those data. One more thing to notice here is that very important thing. If you select slicers, then slicers will remain unfiltered. But if you select charts or any boxes or multi-row cards, then slicer will also change and these job profiles and companies will also change. So this is particularly the reason why we have kept slicers and display of data separately. So these were all the things which we were like students were facing issue, they were not able to understand. You could expand a particular chart by clicking on the focus mode and you can go back to report itself. Also, we have top recruiters list also, clicking on clear all filter button. So this was page 2 and we also have a page 1. So page 1 is also particularly the same, but we have some extra things like we have a donut chart which shows like the company's count with respect to branch and also shows like all the same things like if someone is very want to know about with respect to location how many companies total companies were there for Gurugram location, so there were approximately 58 companies and the top CTC by company like this year Amazon provided the maximum CTC of 44 lakh for BTech 2023 batch, and then Expedia, then Gokvik, the Media.net, then Zomato, even though Zomato didn't hire. Okay, fine. So these were the things we want to explain. At last, we all for the third year students, we had the internship dashboard. All the things work exactly the same. This dashboard is for in this is the internship starts for BTech 2024 batch. All the companies which came for internship in the year 2022. So here also you can look upon if someone is in third year, he could look upon which company they have to target and in which month, like if you want to know internship dashboard, when did approximately which, like suppose Microsoft came. So Microsoft came in the month of July. Okay, so it will be quite helpful. So yeah, these were the things which we thought to clarify. If you want to go to the website, Then we have the link of the website in the description. Okay. Thank